Lumos.
Класна музика грає.
Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Цікаве завдання.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
І так по ній будемо вчити якийсь новий скіл.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Зараз ще летіть туди далеко трошки є. Боже, як гарно. Світлячки.
Repulsor!
Вот і та башня.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up...
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I could fall dead asleep on my...
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Ага, в мене нема цього. А, є.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Ух, їх тут багато.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Taste goblin silver. Levioso. Why don't you come up here and... I won't rest until... You can't stop.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. Lumos! An unlocking charm.
Ну, час.
Very handy. No time now.
Revelio.
If you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries.
Revelio.
Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the
Yes, sir.
That said, be careful.
A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. Revelio.
Так, зараз будуть якісь тренувальні іспитання. Завдання буде тяжке.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
Хоч б якісь монетки.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
О, гроші. А гроші не помішають. Що це?
Revelio.
Щось мені це не подобається.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. These are never a welcome sight.
О,
At least I know
я
what to
так і
expect
знав.
this time. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Revelio. These look familiar. Accio. Accio. Was it Accio I used before? Accio. That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go. Revelio. Protego, Lumos. Accio. More statues.
Курча мать.
Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Incendio! Wow! Not making this easy on me. Revelio!
Окей, ізі, мене, остання бутилочка рому вплила. Чим я тепер відновлю своє життя. Курча, вони там під низом не просто так сидять.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Revelio. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Accio! Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Accio!
Не понял.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Wingardium Leviosa. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Accio. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio!
А як мені туди залізти?
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio! Repulso! Accio!
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio!
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Revelio! Accio!
Щось я не б зрозумів.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio!
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio! 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 Accio. Accio. Accio.
Щось я не поняв.
Accio. 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 Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Depulso. Accio.
Коротше, як то ж пройти?
Accio.
Ай, бля. З другої сторони просто треба було зайти в портал, щоб, блін,
I'll never
виконати
get
це
used to these
завдання.
floors.
Revelio. Revelio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Defender.
Ауч.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Revelio. Accio. 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 Accio.
А от і казочці кінець. Хто не слухав, той огірок. Ще б бракувало впасти.
Revelio.
Пензедо. О, мама.
Revelio.
Don't like the look of this.
Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio. Confringo.
Лови яйко Фаберже.
Expelliarmus. Defender.
Полетів, хлопчик. Та ну, ще більший. 35 рівень, йопсіль-мопсіль.
Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Levioso! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Levioso!
Що за фігня, воно не вистрільно.
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Та ну, та ну, та ну. Я старався. Я старався як міг. Ну я поняв, як його знищити.
Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo!
Бум. Не втратені 9 бутелочки. Замітити можна.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Luma! Levioso! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Lumos! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Ай!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Бум.
What a relief.
Revelio!
Another pensive.
Revelio!
З мене така чуйка, що воно зараз живе. Не дивись так на мене. Ні, 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 тільки не око. Паль. Все. І зараз будемо нега селити.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Revelio.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back.
Bak bam 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 bow. Die 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 die. Hogwarts. Harry Potter. Avada Kedavra. Crozio. О, що це за попсик?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor. Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
That there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Revelio.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will...
О, здобуто досягнення. The Keeper. Опа, весна. Весна прийшла, все розцвітає. Треба ту маску зняти, щось непривично є.
Hello again. I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
Якісь тварі. Тварини. Заняття по вивченню тварин. О, то вроді би літати зараз будемо. Зараз на якомусь гипогрифі, блін, або ще чогось взяло. Чи Чекай. А, Пегас, ще є Пегас кінь. О, а на псові можна літати?
I hope.
Depulso.
Так, завдання в нас
Welcome,
цікаве.
everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor.
Лізе цьоматись.
Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
Сердечко це добре, я так поняв.
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Ну, ням-ням. Тримай ням-ням. Він і
What do you
дістає.
suppose the pellets taste like
А,
to
мій
Gerald?
язик довгий.
Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Кого жмарів?
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Ото котик.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you.
Але то жачно. Як він його чухає, бляха муха.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would...
Hello, Professor.
Where you are?
Nice
I'm
to speak.
here.
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst, over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Той міст, який був в фільмі підірваний.
Stand back.
В 7 чи 8 частині я вже забув. Ого, щось летить. Гипогриф.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show
Вклонитись
hippogriffs
спершу
proper
треба.
courtesy before you approach them.
І дати зайчика з'їсти.
don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Печень есть.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are
Professor Howin meant...
I don't of... The poachers, they're up to something.
That does seem...
Exactly. I think...
Якось там уліпшення для мітли бачу.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Beadle the Bard is a bit too heavy-hearted for my taste.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. It may sound ambitious, but I wondered, if you were to test...
Sounds as if you...
Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
What are you up to now?
This looks intriguing. Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
Та я найсильніший.
So,
І
another
найшвидкіший.
trial?
Of course it's another trial.
Does this mean you've...
Well, you're... Well, they sit around... No one sits...
I'm ready to fly.
Finally.
Now that's more like it! Brilliant. Excellent. I'm getting the hang of this. Oh! I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. Brilliant. This is rather fun.
Це було круто.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I don't know why anyone from the
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks.
Brilliant! Thank you again, truly. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Добре, будемо на даний час прощатись. Ну, завтра ми знову зайдемо і будемо далі проходити цікаві завдання. Дякую, до завтра.